Good morning. Today I get to do a lesson with you on dimes and pennies. I'm going to share a presentation that I've created. Um, let's see, get that out. Okay, and we are going to start with a rhyme that you have probably heard in the classroom. It's pennies, pennies, easily spent, copper brown and worth 1 cent. So we know that pennies are worth 1 cent. Okay. Dime, dime, little and thin. I remember you're worth 10. So pennies are worth 1 and dimes are worth 10. Now it says 10 pennies equal 1 dime. How many dimes can we make? Well, this is very similar to the activities that we've been doing in math recently. And we are going to count and mark until we get groups of 10 and see how many tens or how many dimes we can make. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's one group of 10. Or for this purpose, we can say 1 dime. Okay, let's see if we can make another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, circle that group of 10, and we can also call that another dime. Okay, and then I can just tell by looking that we're not going to have enough here to make another dime, so these will remain as pennies. Okay, now we're going to count. We have 1, 2 sets of dimes or 2 sets of tens. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 pennies. Okay. And now to get the total, we're going to count one more time, and this time we're going to count by tens for the groups and then ones. Ready? 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we have 24, and then this little symbol right here means cents. So 24 cents. Next slide, same thing. 10 pennies equal 1 dime. How many dimes can we make? We'll do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's one group of 10. Uh-oh. One group of 10. Okay, now let's see if we can make another group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So not quite enough to make a group of 10 or a dime. So these will remain as pennies. So we have one set of 10 or 1 dime, and we have 9 pennies. Okay, now we're going to count them all together. We're going to count this set by 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We have 19 cents. Okay, the next slide is going to give us a number, and the first thing that we're going to do with the number is we're going to locate the tens and the ones place. Remember the word T or two, T-O. Okay, and then we also know that dimes are worth 10, so we're going to put that over the tens place, a D for dime. And then we know that pennies are worth 1, so we're going to put a P over the ones place. All right, so now we can look at it. It says there are 7 tens or dimes. So we're going to write 7 tens or 7 dimes. And it says there are 2 ones or pennies. So we're going to write 2 ones, 2 pennies. Now to get the total, I'm going to turn off the draw. And we're going to do exactly what it tells us to. How many tens or dimes do we need? We need 7, sorry. So I'm going to pull down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because it said 7 tens or 7 dimes. Okay. Now 2 ones, or in this case 2 pennies. So we're going to pull down 2 pennies. 1, 2. Now I'm going to count to see how many we have all together. These we're counting by tens because they're worth 10. These we're counting by ones because they are worth 1. So ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72. Okay. So we have 72 here. And we have 72 here. Down here, because we're talking about dimes and pennies, we would say 72 cents. All right, next slide is very similar. Okay, so first thing, locate the tens and the one spot, 2, T-O. Okay, and then dimes are worth 10, so we'll put a D over the tens place. And pennies are worth 1, so we'll put a P over the ones place. Okay, and now it says there are 5 tens or dimes, so we're going to write 5 tens, 5 dimes. It says there are 5 ones or pennies, so we're going to write 5 ones, 5 pennies. Okay, now we are going to pull down exactly what it tells us to. How many tens or dimes? 5, so we're going to pull down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many ones? Also 5, so we're going to pull down 5 ones or pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to count it all together. These by tens, these by ones. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So we have 55. 55. And then 55. Now on this one, we're going to read it to make sure it makes sense. 5 tens, or 5 sets of 10, plus 5 ones equals 55. 5 dimes plus 5 pennies equal 55 cents. Does make sense. All right, next slide, I'm going to read it to you. It says, your turn. There are a total of 4 problems, 4 different slides for you to complete. Pause the video on each slide and take as much time as you need. You may want to use manipulatives. If you have pennies and dimes available, use them. If not, maybe you can make your own from paper or pencil or Play-Doh. You could also draw it out, just like I did here. These are the examples. So this would be a dime because it's worth 10, or a penny because it's 1, and then D for dime, P for penny. Either way, whichever way works best for you. And then don't forget to take pictures and show us your work. And then I'm going to go through each slide and give you the opportunity to pause the video so you can work on them. Now, you will need to either have manipulatives here so you can copy what's up here, or you could draw them out. Just draw this many pennies and label them P for pennies, and then build to make dimes. So after you got them drawn out, you would circle to make groups of 10 for a dime. Okay, same thing on the next slide. Okay, slide 11, you would copy these 2 equations on your paper and write 84 cents. Then you would locate the tens and the ones, just like we did, and then dimes and pennies. Oops, that doesn't look like a D, I'm sorry. Dimes and pennies, and then you would use manipulatives to build it, or you could draw it out to the side. Okay, same thing on the next slide. And if you have any questions, feel free to email your teachers as always, or send them a reminder, Class Dojo, whichever way you communicate with your teacher if you have questions with those, or you could also go back and review the slides that we worked on together. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop the presentation, and then I will see you again next time. Bye for now.